morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. The breaking news of the day is the first endorsement for Olivia Chow. I'm pleased to offer my endorsement for Olivia for Mayor of the City of Toronto. Now, I don't offer this endorsement because she married my dad. I offer this endorsement because growing up with Ollie, I've witnessed firsthand the hard work that she's done. Every day she gets up and puts it all in to fight for the people of Toronto. Whether that was as a school board trustee, as a city councillor, or as a member of parliament, she's demonstrated time and time again that she will work as hard as she can to make sure that the citizens of Toronto and the people of this great city are looked out for.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Doucet, and I'm proud to be the City Councillor for Ward 13, in which we're standing today. Olivia and I have a lot of the same beliefs. We believe in engaging our communities, getting them involved. And when you do get communities involved, you hear the lack of affordable daycare. We both agree we need more daycare. We need to allow families, if they wish to work outside of a home, to be able to do so. We also know that after school, a lot of children are latchkey children. They go home to an empty house. We need to provide more after-school programs. So I too would love to work with Olivia Chow down at City Hall. It will no longer be a circus. It will be a place where councillors and the mayor can come together and build us a city where we can all live, work and play.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joe Mihevich, City Councillor for Ward 21. And it is my absolute pleasure to be here this morning endorsing Olivia Chow. I had the pleasure for several years sitting beside Olivia at City Council, and I can tell you that she is that consensus builder that we need at Council. After 4 years of differentiation and conflict on Council, we need someone who, at the end of the day, is a healing presence at City Hall.
Morning, everyone. My name is Gord Perks. I'm the City Councillor for Parkdale High Park, Ward 14. Before I entered elected office, I spent 20 years as a community organizer on environmental issues. During that time, Olivia Chow was my go-to. Olivia knew how to put together a majority on council. She knew how to work with community groups, but most importantly, she understood how to find the money to finance the work we needed to do to make Toronto a sustainable city. Over those 20 years, I watched Olivia make Toronto a much better place to live for people who care about the environment, for people with young families, for people who ride transit, for people who are from other parts of the world trying to integrate into the City of Toronto. Olivia's already made Toronto a better place to live. I can't wait to see what she does as Mayor of Toronto. And with that, I'd like to invite the next Mayor of Toronto up to say a few words, Olivia Chow.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful and honored to be supported by the West End leaders behind me today. Yes, we need to come together to repair the damage that was inflicted to the city in the last four years. And we cannot afford another 4 years of Ford Tory-style policy where people are left behind. With me as your mayor, no matter where you live, what color, what income, you will count. It's important not to leave people behind. And let me give you some examples of how people have been left behind. In the last 4 years, Mr. Ford, the Ford brothers, both cut the TDC budget. And as a result, after cutting the TDC budget, we have seen the TDC fares rising. And people are being packed like sardines on subways, on streetcars, and on buses. And that's just not acceptable. Mr. Tory and Mr. Ford would not repair that damage. They will not invest now on something that is so important to the people that take TDC, which are buses. It provides immediate relief of congestion they feel. I'll give you another example. Mr. Tory is starting to run away from people. Mr. Tory ran away answering questions from students. He ran away from TDC riders and won't answer their questions. And he also ran away from reporters. And I've seen enough of that in the last 4 years from Mr. Ford, one of the Ford brothers. And we can't afford 4 more years of that. And today, he's running away from answering questions from 2 residents' associations. He's running away from answering questions from seniors. And if he's doing that, and when he's not accountable even during election time, imagine that if he's elected, how he could possibly be accountable. Running away from people, not answering the questions, leaving them behind is not the path forward. I heard my former colleague talk about a healing presence. That is precisely what we need. We need someone in the city where someone that have the experience like I do, that I have the experience and the track record to get things done, to repair the damage, so together we can build a more caring and a fairer and a better city. We can do this. We can't wait 4 more years. Let's do it now, and let's repair the damage that's been done in the last 4 years.